All right. Freilich and Chanukah, everybody. We have a very exciting hour ahead of us. First, I'm welcoming everybody. We're going to share a short Dvar Torah on Chanukah, which will be followed by all of the children that joined this morning and participated in the painting of the dreidel creations. You'll be able to show off your creations to the rest of us. We'll go around. You could raise your hand and let us know if you'd like to show us what you made. That will be followed by a special game of dreidel, which I'll explain the rules as we get to. After our game of dreidel, at approximately 7:15, we have a very, 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 very special surprise guest who's going to be joining us here this evening, and you'll find out soon enough who it is, which will be followed by a little spiel by Reb David Rich, which will be followed by a special game of charades. We'll explain those rules as we get there as well. We're going to hear a special short Chanukah story from Rabbi List, and then a grand raffle for everybody who took part in this evening's Zoom. So thank you so much again for joining us. So just to start with a Dvar Torah, to set the theme for Chanukah. So we're going to be playing with a dreidel quite soon. We got the dreidel, and many of you made dreidels today. What's the message of the dreidel? Some people spin a dreidel like this. Some people spin a dreidel upside down. Okay, if I make it a little lower, so you go, right? Some people spin it upside down. They're able to do it that way. The dreidel always spinning. What is the message of the dreidel? And it's interesting, we know that they weren't allowed to learn Torah. Everybody would hide in cave and spin a dreidel. Why a dreidel? Why not play poker? Play something else. There's other fun games. Why they have to play dreidel? And I know there's a lot of great answers out there. I want to share, instead of letting people unmute themselves, it'll take a little too long. I know a lot of people have amazing answers, and perhaps you can send it to the chat if you'd like to do so. But I would like to share two messages of the dreidel. Message number one of the dreidel is brought down from Rabbi Menachem Tendler, who explains that on Chanukah we recognize the public miracles that Hashem is always doing for us. Some of them are private, but even public miracles. Unbelievable how many incredible things go on in our lives. And the dreidel hints to both these miracles. Why? Because in order for the dreidel to spin and end on a nun, shin, hey, or gimel, guess what? There needs to be somebody, something, some power moving it on top. And that power is HaKadosh Baruch Hu. There's a master spinner. Sometimes our lives land on different things. I just landed on a hay. Sometimes it lands on a shin. That's not good in the game of dreidel. Sometimes it's a gimel, which is fantastic, right? Everything's being controlled. There's a spinner. Everything's being controlled by HaKadosh Baruch Hu, everything that takes place in our daily lives. And guess what? Sometimes we try to spin extra hard. If you spin a dreidel harder, does it help us decide where it falls? No. It's still up to Hashem to allow things to fall in wherever Hashem's plan is. No matter how hard, we got to do our work. We got to try. But ultimately, no matter how hard we push something, Hashem has a plan for all of us. Another message of the dreidel is that sometimes you can have something called the coronavirus, which all the kids on the screen, I'm sure have heard of, by now. And there's other times where things that are not so good may happen in our lives. Sometimes from other nations of the world, there could be something called anti-Semitism. Sometimes it could be a virus going around that's causing charades, that cause people difficulties. But Hashem always comes to show that there's a spinner on top. And the dreidel also lets us know, message number two, never worry. Never worry where things will fall, because there's always the master spinner. You don't need to worry. We spin the dreidel. And, the only thing that worry does is helps us worry. That's all worrying does. So that's the second message that our Gedolim share with us to learn from the game of dreidel. So now that we spoke about the dreidel, I would like to spotlight some of the children's dreidels, some of the children that participated in today's program. We got some kids raising their hand. And if you have a special dreidel on your own as well, not from this morning, you can share with us as well. But let's start with children who joined us this morning. All right, the first one on my screen, Moshe, if you don't mind unmuting the Berkowitz family. I see the Berkowitz family. They made some dreidels. And I think they'd like to share some of their creations.
Okay, so hold on. Let me find them. I was busy. There's the Berkowitz family. Okay, hold on, Berkowitz family. Okay. You might have to press unmute on your screen so we can hear you.
Dov, what do you have on your screen? Oh, that's awesome. Beautiful. What are those things sticking out of it? Which side is it on?
This is now it's on Gimel.
All right. Make sure to weight it to the Gimel side. It might help you win, right? All right. What else do we got there? Beautiful. All right. Good idea. Wow. You guys did fantastic creations. All right. Let's mute the Berkowitz family. Let's move on to Ari Friedman. Ari Friedman, I have him on my screen right next to the Berkowitz family. Ari Friedman. Nice, Ari. I love that. Very good. Beautiful. Now, by the way, I want everybody to notice before we go on to other families, on your screen, we're changing your name. We're adding words on everybody's screen. You're either going to get a word that says dreidel or a word that says menorah. That's putting you on a specific team. Leave your name. We're going to need it for later. Let's move on to Mordechai, a.k.a. Maxwell. All right, let's go. Come on, Max. What you got? Let me see. Let's see what you got, Max.
Okay. So I've been going for a red theme because this past year, I've been starting to like the color red. So at the starting, I just sort of showed it off. I think, I don't know, my parents wrote it in Sharpie because I painted over it. And
yeah, we can still see it. That's like beautiful.
20 times.
Excellent. Great job, Max. That's fantastic. Fantastic. All right. Beautiful, beautiful. Lekavod Chanukah.
Oh, by the way, thank you for hosting this.
You're welcome. Thanks for joining, Max. All right, Avramaish, if you can go back to the gallery view on the screen for me. I got it. Okay. Let's see who else joined us this morning. The Kozer family. The Kozers were on this morning. What you got, guys? Let's see. Julia, beautiful, beautiful. Let's go, Nina. Pink and purple, my favorite colors. My favorite. All right. Who else is there? Is Maya there? Oh, that is Maya. Maya, getting so big. I thought you're Nina. Where's Nina? There you go. Awesome. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. All right. Who else was on this morning? Let's see. If I raise a hand, I see Sarah Tendler. How about Sarah Tendler? Sarah, that is so pretty. Wow, purple and pink and green and blue. Wow, wow, wow. Beautiful, Sarah. Rachel, you got one? Yeah, wow, look at that. Psh. You guys made some good dreidels, the Kavod Yontif. All right, who else do we got that was on this morning? Raise their hands. The goose. Who's the goose? I saw the goose with the hand up. Avramaish right next to you on my screen. All right, what do you have a dreidel? Let's see it. Nice. You want to show us how that dreidel spins? All right. Good job. Fantastic. All right. Who else do we got? We have the Rosner family. It says Rabbi Morty Rosner on the team of Menorah. Beautiful. Purple. And we got with the gems on them also. Beautiful, guys. Great, great job. Thank you so much, by the way, to Mrs. Usprich for leading the event this morning, to Dr. Carmen Chase and Chava for handing out the bags, and to Alberto for delivering the bags, and Mrs. Jenna Abrams for coordinating this morning. I think we had 50 kids that had signed up. So thank you so much. All right, let's go to the Jacob family. Go ahead, Jacob family. Nice. Two beautiful dreidels. I like the lines. Nice. Aaron and Shimmy. Beautiful. All right. Anybody else who joined this morning? Otherwise, we got to move on. All right, let's go. So now it's already 7:13. We got to cover ground. Here's what we're going to do quickly, a quick game before we have our special guest. This is going to work on an honor system. Here's how it works. The way Zoom is set up, if your screen is turned on, you go to the main screen. You go to the front of the screen, okay? See, here's what we got. I want everybody, whether you joined this morning or not, to take a dreidel. Everybody should turn on their screens. Take a dreidel. If your dreidel lands on Gimel, leave your screen on. If you get any other letter, please turn your screen off. Okay, let's all do a quick spin with the dreidel. If it lands on Gimel, leave it on. If otherwise, turn it off. Let's go. Spin, spin, spin. All right, I got a nun. I'm out, but I'm going to leave my screen on anyway. If you got a Gimel, leave your screen on. If you didn't get a Gimel, turn your screen off. Turn your screen off, didn't get a Gimel. All right, fantastic. Let's do this one more time. Everybody with a screen on who got a Gimel, let's turn again. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Give it a spin. Give it a spin. Round number 2. I got a shin. I lost both rounds. All right, all right. If you did not get a Gimel, turn your screen off, please. Turn your screen off if you didn't get a Gimel. If you got a Gimel, leave your screen on. We're down to 4 contestants left out of the 36 we started with. 3 left. Max, beautiful. All right, ready, go. Round number 3. Give it a spin. 1, 2, 3, go. Spin, spin, spin. I see Ari Friedman's dreidels going, 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 going. Let's see, what do we get? If you did not get a Gimel, please turn your screen off. If you did get a Gimel, leave your screen on. All right, last opportunity. Last opportunity. We got 2 screens on. Whoever got a Gimel this time wins, even if it's more than one person. 1, 2, 3. Give it a spin. Give it a spin. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We got Ari. We got Max. We got other Ari. And what do we get? Max, I can't see. What is that? A shin? A Gimel? Gimel, Max? Not, yeah? Awesome. All right, Max, you got it, Max. Max is the winner of our Gimel game. Everybody with your screens back on. Everybody with your screens back on. Let's go. Mazel tov, Max. Great, great job. All right, now it's time for our special guest who's joining us here this evening. Where's Avram Moshe? Where's my co-host? Where's my co-host? Everybody, oh, there you are. Okay. All right, Avram Moshe.
Okay.
Special guest.
Yes, we are going to spotlight our special guest.
Who is that?
Hold on. We have to
You're muted. You're muted.
Yep. Hold on. Unmute. Okay.
All right.
Hey,
are we
Chuck.
all ready?
Chuck, we're ready.
Okay. Is everybody here?
I haven't seen you in Shul recently.
I know. I haven't been in any shul. I just have been. This is the room I'm in. I do everything. I put on tefillin here. I daven. I do shows. And I am so glad to see everybody in St. Louis, one of my favorite places, and I'll get to that in a minute. Let me get everybody straightened out here. Okay, my name's Chuck Field. Can I get a what's up, Chuck?
What's up, Chuck?
Yeah, I do that so people will remember my name was Chuck. Good. And I don't know your names, everybody. So, I know you're all muted, but I can read your lips. So can I get a what's up and put your name in there when I count to 3? You ready? 1, 2, 3. There we go. Good. So thank you, Rabbi. So I am so excited to be here. My name is Chuck Field. I'm going to be your entertainment for the next 15, 20 minutes. Do I look entertaining or what? Not so much, right? I know I'm a ventriloquist. Can everybody say ventriloquist? How many people know what that is? How many people know what a dummy is? Oh, good. Anybody, you have a brother that's a dummy? Raise their hand. Let me look here. Anybody have a sister that's a dummy? Anybody married? Oh, no, I shouldn't ask that one. But I've been doing this a long time, and I'm going to bring out my partner. His name is Ziggy, and when I bring him up, since I can't hear you, give me one of these. Okay, ready? Let's hear it for Ziggy, everybody. Here we go. Oh, you guys are amazing. Let me bring him out here. Oh, boy. Yeah. Oh, yeah, good to see you guys. You could take your mask off. You should put yours on, Chuck. Why? Germs? No, this way we don't have to see your lips move. Hey, everyone, let me look at these guys. Hey, how are you? Good to see you. I think I see people. I think I even see people I think I know, and I see people I don't know. What's the story here? We're in St. Louis. What? We're in St. Louis. I'm sorry. I said we're in St. Louis. I said I was sorry. No, I love St. Louis. I love St. Louis too. That's right. I used to live in St. Louis for a little while. Seriously? Yeah. My name is Chuck Field, and this is my partner. You know what to say. Ziggy. Call me Zalman. Okay, Zalman. Actually, call me Ziggy. I like Ziggy better. Well, Ziggy, Zalman. Yeah. See, my real name is, my name is Chuck, but my Hebrew name is Yecheskel. Yecheskel. No, Yecheskel. No, Yecheskel means Hashem will make you strong. You need a new deodorant, dude. No, wrong kind of strong. No, I'm gonna be. We're gonna be your entertainment. What do you do? What do I look like? I'm a Shugana. You don't even know what that is. It's a yid from Michigan. No, I'm not even from Michigan. We're actually here in Scottsdale, Arizona. Scottsdale, Arizona. Where the most exciting thing to do is go to St. Louis. No, we're the entertainment. What is it that you do? I am a hypnotist. He's a hypnotist, everyone. If I were a hypnotist, I'd be putting the Kamen's family and the Kozers and the Shallowinses to sleep right now. Wake up, everyone. No, I'm actually a ventriloquist. No way, Jose. Yeah, I am. Without me, Ziggy, you don't talk. And without me, Chuck, you don't eat. That would be true. Without me, you don't have a voice. Without me, you'd be talking to your hand. That's right. So I am the ventriloquist. I am the walrus. Cuckoo, cuckoo. No, I'm the ventriloquist, and he would be my dummy. Don't say dummy. Don't say dummy. It's not. Why don't you want to be called dummy? Lashon hara, dude. No, and it's not politically correct. So what do you like to be called? Wooden American, dude. Wooden American. Vocally challenged. So if you're vocally challenged, what am I? Monetarily challenged, follically challenged, horizontally. I know I'm losing a lot. Comedically. Oh, you can't say that. Yeah. You don't think the show's funny? Not so much. Yeah. So we are here. We are separately together. And I mean, is everybody the showman? Is there anybody on screen that's actually not in St. Louis? I'm in Arizona. I'm actually from Chicago originally, but moved here about 5 years ago. Oh, yeah? With my family. And, well, St. Louis, I actually got married in St. Louis. Amazing. Married a St. Louis girl, and the rest is history. And you're still talking to dummies. And I'm still talking to dummies, but everybody around me is smarter. So we're doing this tonight. How do we get to do this? Hey, Rabbi Tendler, how are you? You look great. He thinks I'm real. Maybe, yeah. No, where he called me because it's Hanukkah. We have to brighten up everybody for Hanukkah, make them smile and laugh. And why did they call you? Well, who knows? You know, stranger things have happened, but we're celebrating Hanukkah. Oh, Hanukkah, come light the menorah. Let's have a party, we'll all dance to horror. I didn't know you had such a good voice. I didn't know you had such a good voice. You're like a chazan. Thank you. It's okay. Do you mean that sincerely? Not really. No, so it's Hanukkah. You know, Hanukkah is all based on a miracle. Yes. And the miracle was that Rabbi Tendler actually hired you to do this. Different miracle, but that is a miracle in itself. No, it's all about oil. Oil, that is, Texas tea. No, oil, you know, it's a miracle. You know, when you spin your head, you spin a dreidel. Yeah. And there's 4 letters on there. Yes. Nun, gimel, shin, hey, hey. Nun, gimel, shin, hey, hey. Whatever, which stands for Nes Gadol Haya Sham. Nes Gadol Haya Sham. That's right. And the miracle, the whole miracle idea was about the oil. Oil. When we were fighting the Greeks, we couldn't get in the Beis Hamikdash, so we, what? We didn't get in. No, after the fighting was over, we got into the Beis Hamikdash, and the first thing we wanted to do is light the menorah. Yes. But there was silver oil in there, but they were all broken seals, and we found this one jug. Yeah. And this one jug had enough for how many nights? 180. No, One night, oh, one night only. That's a one night only thing. But instead of just giving up on the one vow, they poured it in there.
Yeah.
And it lasted how many days, everybody? That's correct.
8 days.
That's right. 8 days.
8 days.
And it was a miracle.
Yeah.
So, you know, and another thing, we light the menorah every year, and we're all together doing that. And the other thing is eating. You know, as Jews, eating is like a huge thing in our lives, right? Well, I think not only on the holidays, but every holiday, you know, you could sum up every holiday in 3 sentences.
That's right. They tried to kill us. They didn't. Let's eat.
That's right.
And that's right.
And then we eat things that are made with oil.
Oil.
Like
Onion rings.
No, not particularly. We eat latkes.
Latkes.
Whatever. You call it latke, I call it latka.
That's right.
And what else?
Yes.
Donuts.
Time to make the donuts.
Time to make the donuts. We make sufganiyot.
Huh?
Sufganiyot.
I can't say sufganiyot. It's way too hard.
You just said it.
I did not.
But I'm not arguing with you.
You'll be arguing with yourself.
I would be doing that. So sufganiyot.
Yes.
Latkes.
Yes.
And that's the miracle. We celebrate it, and we bring light into the world. We bring brightness into, in other words, especially this year. You know, we're pivoting. We're doing things to make things better and be together.
That's right.
So,
that's right. So Chanukah, let's see. This is like, I have an album. I have a medley album.
You can buy it on DVD. No, he doesn't really have one. But so we mentioned we're in St. Louis.
St. Louis, Missouri.
Yeah. What's the most famous thing in St. Louis?
The Gateway Arch.
What's the second most famous?
Simon Cones.
No, not. That's a different.
It's food.
Yeah, cones. We always stop there and get something there. Where do you live?
With my dad.
Where's your dad live?
With my mom.
Where's your mom live?
With my dad.
Where do they live?
With Nate.
Where do you all live?
Together.
By the way, I'm not his father. What do you have to say about that?
Baruch Hashem.
Okay. I'm not.
Thanks, God.
Yeah. I'm not your father. Oh, yeah. What's your father's name?
Tati.
It is?
Yeah.
It's not Tati. I actually called my father Tati.
Yeah.
You call your father Tati.
Yeah.
What does that tell us?
We're brothers.
We're not brothers. Your father is, my name's Field, yours is?
Rabinowitz.
So there'd be Mr. Rabinowitz.
Yeah, and his first name is Rabinowitz.
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 What about a middle name?
Rabinowitz.
Rabinowitz.
I can do it backwards.
Go ahead.
Rabinowitz. I'm done.
How about a nickname?
What's a nickname?
What do you call me?
Blocky head.
No.
Kugel faced.
No. My real name is Charles.
It's a dumb name.
How do you know you didn't offend anyone?
How many people named Charles? I rest my case.
No, my real name is Charles, and they call me Chuck for short.
Because you're short?
No. Call me Chuck, because
who cares?
You can't breathe?
No, your hand stinks.
What does it smell like?
Smells like onions. Smells like oil. Potatoes.
Potato latkes.
Wash your hands. Wear a mask.
Okay. What does your mother call your father?
I don't think I should say that here, unless you know her, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
School going pretty good, everybody? You go to school, in school, out of school?
Oh, yeah.
You like your teacher?
I love my teacher.
Really?
I love my teacher on Shabbos, Yonta.
Those are days you're not in the building.
Those are the days I love her.
Well, I saw her.
Yeah.
I went to Walgreens. I saw her, and she told me you didn't do well.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to give him a test. This is a test. This is only a test. This isn't a test. If this isn't a, what, that doesn't sound like a test.
It's a tequila.
Wrong holiday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just like to do that.
We're going to find out what you are.
I know what you are.
What?
A chinchillaquist?
Starts with a V.
Vanilla twist?
No.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Hey, look at the rabbi. He's a ventriloquist also. Look at that. Amazing. Woo! Can you do this? Yeah. Okay, I don't think so. Don't do that at home. Do that anywhere else, but not on screen. Okay, I'll give you a question here. I'm going to give you a spelling question. Hey, Rabbi, you want to see if anybody wants to give a special question? Anybody have a spelling question? I'm looking. Mordechai, a.k.a. Maxwell. Hey, Mordechai, let me look. Hey, Mordechai, how you doing? What up, dog?
I have a question.
Yes.
How old is the dummy?
How old are you? I've heard that before. Ziggy, I've known Ziggy. Ziggy's been with me since I was 10, and I'm 63 right now. How old are you now? I'm still 10, Chuck. Yeah, he's been 10 for 53 years. Mordecai, do you have a difficult spelling word?
Yeah. How do you spell ventriloquist?
Ventriloquist, it's too hard. No, actually, it's, that's a word that will come up on a spelling test. Can everybody go, hello? There's an L-O in the middle, and that's where everybody messes up. Okay. V-E-N, I can do it. V-E-N-T-R-I, hello, Q-U-I-S-T. Pretty good. Oh, yeah. Anybody have a harder one? Okay, then the Kamens family. Hey, guys, how are you?
Good.
Who's the guy? What's your name?
Yitzchak. I have a really hard one.
Okay.
Pneumatic microscopic silicovacraniosis.
Blah, 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 blah. No, give him one a little more realistic, but not that much more. Whose hand is that blocking everybody? Yeah, go try another one, Yitzchak.
Tuberculosis.
Well, that was very uplifting. Yes, that was very uplifting. Tuberculosis. I thought you were going to say like supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Yeah, I was thinking of that.
Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious. Tuberculosis. No, that's not. There's no song about tuberculosis. 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 How did I do? He has no idea. Rose is okay. Anybody have a difficult spelling? I mean, a difficult addition question? Okay, with the Jacob family. Okay, who do we have in the Jacob family? Who's raising his hand? Hey, you're a real mensch. I got to tell you, he's raising his hand like a good guy. What's your name?
Shimmy.
Shimmy. Okay, go ahead, Shimmy. Give him a math question. Difficult addition. How much is blah, blah, blah plus blah, blah, blah? And that's kind of the answer. What's the question?
1,002,053 plus
57 and 53?
57.
Huh?
1,200,000.
Okay, what they
Plus,
I have no idea. Here, I'll give you one. How much is 1,500 plus 1,600? I have no idea. Let's see, $1,500 in this pocket. Yeah. $1,600 in that pocket. Yeah. What would you have? Someone else's pants. No. 3,100. Very good. Oh, yeah. Are we having fun yet? I am having such a good time. I'm so glad to see you guys. And I'm so glad that the rabbi asked me to do this. And, I'm looking here. We're like the kings of Jewish geography. I see the name Shalowitz on the back. And I'll bet the dad was my neighbor in Chicago, in Lincolnwood, if he's there. But I don't see him there. But, it's very, very nice to see you. I don't want to go now. You actually have to go. Is there a lawyer here? There's no lawyers. Wait a minute, I got a phone call. Hello? Is this my lawyer? Oh, hi. How are you? Yeah. Katsanea. What are you wearing? Who are you talking to? Jake from State Farm. Okay, he's wearing khakis. Okay, happy Hanukkah. So Ziggy, you're gonna have to go in the suitcase. Oh, do I have to? Yeah. I think you should wish everybody. Hey, thanks, Rabbi. This was really nice. I'm so glad.
Happy Hanukkah, Ziggy. It's finally it's nice to finally meet you.
Yeah, you look exactly as I thought you would look. Where's Zelda? I don't see her here. Yeah.
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 She's hiding.
In the Glassman family.
She's in the box. She's in the box. I was nervous.
Okay. I think you should wish everybody Happy Hanukkah, Chag Sameach, and say those really important 3 words that we should always say every day. You got mail. No, not those. I love you. Happy Hanukkah, everyone. Happy Hanukkah, everybody.
Happy Hanukkah. Thank you so much, Ziggy and Chuck.
Oh,
Fantastic.
yeah. I'll see you in U City.
Amen.
Go Cardinals. Okay.
All right, Chuck. Thank you so much. Fantastic.
We're social distancing now.
Yeah, okay. All right, Chuck. We really appreciate it. That was fantastic.
Thanks, everybody.
Fantastic. Beautiful.
Love you guys. Happy Hanukkah.
Freilich and Hanukkah. Thank you so much again. That was amazing. Okay. So the next part of this evening. Before we get to our special game, and by now everybody on your screen should either have a menorah or a dreidel next to you. But before we get to that, I wanted to ask, we have coming up with the Shul. This part is for the adults primarily. Coming up for the Shul, we're having a fundraising event for the building to keep the building up to date and upgraded. And before we get to our special game of charades, I wanted to ask Mr. David Rich to update us on what is going on. Dave, you're muted. 1 second. Avram Moshe, can you unmute him?
I said, next time I don't want to follow a ventriloquist. It's Ziggy and Chuck are a hard act to follow. But part of what we're doing today and with Hanukkah is a great opportunity to be thankful and to think about what we're thankful for. And I know we haven't been together as a shul in many months, but seeing so many names and faces and kids and adults, it's so beautiful to see everyone. And I'm going to ask a few people to just say a few things, a few words about what they're grateful for and thankful for about U City Shul. I won't ask you to do something that I won't do, so I'll go first. And I've got so many things I'm grateful for. I'm very grateful for Rabbi Tendler. I'm very grateful for the chesed that the shul does through Rabbi Tendler. Among other things, the great meals program and the kids meals program. There are a lot of people who combine to that, but the shul backs that entire program for the community. And that's a program that makes 40,000 meals a month. It's incredible how many meals come from that program. We also want to thank Jonathan Witten and Aguda Israel, and also Josh Bregman and many volunteers who make that program work. But our Rabbi Tendler is the one who really makes it happen, and the shul backs the program. The shul does so many things in the community. It's the building itself offers itself through Rabbi Tendler. When Rabbi Tendler has been with us now for 10 years, and I'm very grateful for Rabbi Tendler. When he came in, he said, there's no summer program here for kids. He started Camp MVP, and the shul backed him. The shul, the building, and the rabbi are tremendous community assets that go far beyond our membership. Many people in the community benefit, participate, use the building, and we're very happy that they do. We're very happy that so many people from other shuls and all over the community utilize the services of Rabbi Tendler, who's more than happy to be there for them. And I'm also grateful for having a wonderful place to daven where we social distance, and it's quiet, and it's a beautiful place to daven. And I'm very grateful to be back in the shul. And I'd like other people to just say a word or two about what they are grateful for about U City Shul. Raise your hand when you're ready. Just say a few words.
You have to call on somebody so we can unmute them.
Okay. Young man at the Berkowitz family.
Thank you for letting kids come to shul.
Okay, thank you very, very much. Other people who are grateful. Thank you very much. Somebody that hasn't spoken yet. Ari Friedman.
For them, so davening.
Davening. Thank you very much. Beautiful. Other people. Yes, Alberto.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
I am very grateful for all the kids program that the Shul has done in so many years. We definitely miss that in our community. We need to bring this back ASAP.
Thank you very much, Alberto. My screen doesn't show everybody, so if your hand is up, unmute. Other people who are grateful for something at the Shul. Max?
I'm thankful. Sorry, I had another computer next to me. I'm thankful for Rabbi Tendler making the shul a better place every single year. He upgrades it so much I can't even keep track of it on the calendar.
Okay, Max, thank you very, very much. Another couple of, yes, Richard Centuria, our president, who is a behind-the-scenes president. Before Richard says anything, I just want to point out that we've got a major accomplishment. We qualified for a Homeland Security grant, and there will be over $100,000 worth of improvements going in to make our shul a safer place. And I want to thank Richard and all the people who've helped him make that happen. Go ahead, Richard. What are you grateful for?
So it's hard to say how important U City Shul has been to us over the last 17 years. And since Rabbi Tendler came, this has been the central focus of our lives. I'm sorry that we are not able to be physically around the way we have been even in the past. But I want everybody to know that our shul is a living, breathing, growing, exciting place. And we want to hear from everyone, every good idea or every bad idea. There are no bad ideas about what anyone thinks we can do to make it better. That's what we want to do. We want to grow, and we want to expand, and we want to reach everyone in the community. Our goal would be that if we, God forbid, if we were to have a Zoom call like this next year, we'd have 141 instead of 41 people.
Okay, thank you, Richard, very much. Thank you. One or two more people. How about a lady? Oh, Rabbi Glazer, you're not a lady, but I'll call on you. Take your mute off, Rabbi Glazer. Okay, you're on.
But I'm a lady. Thank you. I just want to say that I'm very thankful to the show for just making me, and I think everyone should feel the same way. When we walk into that show, we just feel like it's home. Everyone feels extremely comfortable, no matter who you are, how you are, where you come from. Everyone feels extremely comfortable. I think it has a lot to do with Rabbi Tendler, but also has a lot to do with the congregants that come to the show as well. No matter what, like, even if you don't go to the show every single day and you come once a year or you come once every 6 years, you're included in this Hanukkah mitzvah that you have going on right now. I appreciate it.
Rabbi Glazer, thank you very much. There was a little sound problem, so your voice sounded like you sounded like about an 8-year-old tenor, but it's okay. Something was a little weird with your voice. How about somebody else? Thank you very much, though. we have anybody else? All right. I just want, it was wonderful to hear from a few people just from your hearts and without any prompting how you feel about your city shul. And I want to let you know about, we've got an amazing opportunity to upgrade the condition of our building, which needs upgrading. And we want to be able to upgrade the programs, especially supporting Rabbi Tendler and the wonderful things that he does. We have a matching grant program where Richard Centuria has managed to have matchers from outside of the shul to triple our gifts in 2 weeks on Sunday and Monday, December 27th and 28th. We will have it's about a 24-hour fundraiser on through the computer. And whatever your gift is, it gets tripled by the matchers. So if you give $20, it's like giving $60. If you give $100, it's like giving $300. If you give 18, it's like giving 54. All gifts are appreciated. We want to raise the money. We don't go out and raise money. We haven't had dinners. This is not a shul that nickel dimes people for dues and contributions. This is our one big event. And the way to make this successful is that we need people to call on their friends, their families, people outside of the shul. Many people use U City Shul for all kinds of things. This is a time for them to contribute to it. So if we want to have people available, and I'd like to see if anyone that's watching right now will volunteer to help man the phones. We will have names and phone numbers of people to call on 2 weeks from Sunday, 2 weeks from today, December 27th. If you could give an hour or 2 hours of your time, it would be greatly appreciated. Spread the word. This is a campaign that will mean everything financially to the shul, so we can continue to give the wonderful programs and continue to support Rabbi Tendler with his amazing programs, and with our shul, which is a place for all people. So can we see some hands for people who will be available to man phones and help out? My hand's up. Rabbi Tendler, you're going to be there.
Or you can fill your name in the chat as well.
All right. Are we good?
Yeah.
All right, Yeshua. Thank you so much, Dave, for giving us the heads up for a few weeks from now. Yeshua. And here we go. All right. So listen closely to the rules of this game. Everybody on the screen has, after their name, either it says menorah or dreidel. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to play a game of Zoom charades. The game of Zoom charades works as follows. We're going to have two teams, Team Menorah, Team Dreidel. I am going to private chat somebody on Team Menorah. If I send you a word, you and everybody on your screen must start, while you're muted, acting out that word. Everybody else is going to try to chat to either myself or Avram Moshe, chat to a host, either myself or Avram Moshe, what word you think that team is acting out. Now, if, for example, let's say I give the word eyeglasses to the Jacob family, they're on Team Dreidel. They're going to immediately start acting out eyeglasses. If somebody on Team Dreidel chats first to a host and guesses correctly what it is, Team Dreidel gets a point. If somebody from Menorah guesses first, then there's no point. It's like tennis. If your team serves, your team needs to win to get a point. So if somebody on Team Dreidel is serving and acting out, and somebody from Team Dreidel guesses first, you get a point. If somebody from Menorah chats to a host first, there's no point. Okay, everything clear. All right, we're all going to be muted. This is acting out. Avram Moshe, go ahead. It looks like you have a question.
Yes, everyone should actually chat to the Rav, because I don't know the words, so I wouldn't know if they're correct or not.
Okay, chat it to me. On my screen, it says U City Shul. All right, on my screen, it says U City Shul. I'm going to now chat a word to somebody on the menorah team. And here we go. It is the Cayman's family. Go. Cayman's family. Go. Chat to me. Chat to me. Tendler's got it on team. Tendler wrote dancing. Who's Tendler? Where's Tendler? Tendler got it first. Hold on. This game is rigged. Tendler wrote dancing. Team Menorah. All right. Team Menorah gets a point. They got it first. Actually, the second answer was Anton from Team Menorah as well. 1 point for Team Menorah. Great job to the Cayman's family. Here we go. Next word. I need everybody with their screens on, by the way. Screens on so we can see you. Screens on so we can see you. All right. All right. Here we go. Team dreidel is the Glazer family. Go ahead. There go the dreidel. Ari Friedman, guess this first. Ari Friedman, what team you on? Ari Friedman is on Team dreidel. Team dreidel. All right. Team dreidel gets a point. Fantastic. That was dreidel. Awesome. All right, here we go. Moving on. The next word we have from the menorah family, from the menorah team, Team Menorah, we have the goose. The goose from Team Menorah. We sent you a word. Go ahead. Jumping jacks. Who said jumping jacks first? Let's see. Chat. Who got jumping jacks first? Jumping jacks first. Jumping jacks. From Ellie. Ellie, what team is Ellie on? He wasn't given a team. Jacob family on Team dreidel. Guess jumping jacks first. First team on the team. All right, and that was Menorah. No point for Team Menorah. Great job to the goose. Great job with the jumping jacks. The Jacob family guessed it. All right, beautiful. Here we go. Next, we move on to a member from the dreidel team. I need more people turning on their screens for me. I need more people turning on their screens. I need more dreidels turning on their screens. All right. Here we go. Ari Friedman from the team of dreidel. Go ahead, Ari. Ari Friedman from the team of dreidel. What's Ari doing? Nope, it's not jumping. It's not leapfrog. Keep going. Oh, there you go, Ari. There you go. Basketball, Alberto Kozer. I think wrote that in first. Give a quick basketball. Who's the first basketball? Alberto Kozer, Team dreidel gets a point. Team dreidel gets a point. Very good. The Kozer family is the first one to guess that. We got 2 for dreidel, 1 for menorah. All right. Beautiful. Here we go. Next, Team Menorah. Team Menorah. All right. Team Menorah. Where's my menorah? Where's my menorah on the list? On the list. On the list. All right, here we go. It's the Tendler family. Tendler family from Team Menorah. Act out your word. Go ahead. What do they got? What do they got? What do they got? Chat. Davin. Who wrote Davin first? Davin. Who wrote the first Davin? Ellie. Ellie's not on the team. Where's Ellie? Ellie keeps answering first, but he's not on the team. We got to give Ellie a team. Next is Glazer on Team dreidel. And this was Tendler on Menorah. Very good job to the Tendlers. But Team Menorah doesn't get a point. The Glazers gets the too fast. All right, here we go. Back to Team dreidel. Back to Team.
Wait, is Elliot Caymans?
Ellie is Caymans.
Is that the same?
Ellie's
Yes.
What's that?
It's Caymans.
What team are they on?
Menorah. Team Menorah.
All right, we'll give them a point.
Menorah.
Menorah gets a point. So Ellie is on Menorah. Okay, very good. Now we go to Team dreidel. Team dreidel. Team dreidel. Here we go. Private message to Team dreidel. And here we go. Here we go. And it is the Kozer family. The Kozer family on Team dreidel. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, Kozers. Go. Airplane. Airplane is the answer. Let's see. Well, who wrote airplane first? Flying Jacob family on Team dreidel. Got it. Team dreidel gets a point. Fantastic. Fantastic. Very good. Airplane Team dreidel. 3-2. All right. Here we go. Back to Team Menorah. Team Menorah. All right. And we have the, where are they? It's got to be somebody with their screen on. It's the Rosner family. Rosner family on Team Menorah. We sent you a word. Go ahead. Go ahead. There they go. There they go. Chat. Blinking. Blink. Who wrote Blink? Who got Blink? Who wrote that first? Somebody wrote Glazer, Rosner, blinking for the Glazer clan on Team dreidel. All right. So dreidel got that. And who was acting out? Menorah. All right. So there's no point on that. And all right. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, 1 second, Sarah. 1 second. Let's get we're over to Team dreidel. Team dreidel. Team dreidel it is. Let's see, where are they? It's the Jacob family on Team dreidel. The Jacob family. Here we go. Chat. Not jumping. Not leapfrog. Not jump. Not jump. That's not the word. It's not the word. Not bunny. Not leaping. Not leaping. Not frog. Not bunny. Not kangaroo. Who wrote kangaroo? Kangaroo. Kangaroo was from the Goldeners family on Team Menorah. So the dreidel was the acting. Team Menorah does it. All right, here we go. Beautiful job, everybody. Please, okay. We are done for this game of U City Shul, Chanukah Zoom charades. Team dreidel with 3, Team Menorah with 2. Fantastic job, everybody. Thank you so much. And now, before our grand raffle, I want to call on Rabbi Yerucham List to share with us a beautiful story with a message about Chanukah. Rabbi List.
What had to wipe out was Bris Milah. Bris Milah, Shabbos, and Rosh Chodesh. This is a story about people who were living in a similar situation to what the Jews were living with in the Yavanim, the Jews in the Soviet Union under communism, where they also could not do any mitzvahs. They were not allowed to do any mitzvahs, including, but Bris Milah was the hardest, and here's why. They were living in Russia. The government tried to outlaw any mitzvahs. But then there came certain Jews in the Soviet Union who started secretly studying Torah. And without writing things down, secret meetings, trying to stay away from the secret police. But the one mitzvah they couldn't do was bris milah because there weren't any moilim. And to do a bris milah on an adult, you need a moil who is a surgeon. Until Hashem sent him one. His name was Rabbi Bronstein. He was sent by the Agudas Israel, the Agudas Israel of America, to go into the Soviet Union. And when people in the Soviet Union found out there was somebody in there who could do a bris, many people flocked to him. And in the city of Kiev, 20 boys decided to secretly do a bris milah. Now, this is how they had to do it. They knew that the secret police didn't go into cemeteries. So they were going to have their bris milah in a cemetery, and not just in a cemetery, but in the room that they use to wash off the bodies before they bury them. Each one they were going to lie on the slab where the bodies were washed. And that's where they would have their bris milah. They had a guard at the gate, somebody watching, pretending to cry over a grave, but that person was really holding a string, and it pulled this. If she saw anybody coming, they would ring a bell, and everybody would run away. Now, I want to tell you something. I was once in a yeshiva where somebody got a disease, and because of that, everybody there had to get a shot. And we were waiting online to get a shot, and we were so scared. And everybody was saying, "Oh, you could go before me. You're a bigger Talmud Chacham. You're older than me. You go before me. No, you're holding a sefer. You go before me." Nobody wanted to take that shot. But when it came to getting the bris milah, everybody wanted to go first. And they were pushing and shoving online to be the first one because they knew if the secret police came, everybody would run away. The people who had the bris milah wouldn't be able to run away. They'd be sent to prison, but they'd have their bris and the others wouldn't get to. But Baruch Hashem, it worked out well. The secret police didn't come. And on that day, 20 Jewish men entered into the bris of Abraham Avinu. And that day in the Soviet Union, in the city of Kiev, in the cemetery. Okay.
Shekayach brings the story of Hanukkah a little more current for us. The dedication and devotion to Torah life, and we really have been blessed to be able to live in such a wonderful country here that's been so kind to us as Yidden. And just a few years ago, and probably even nowadays, people Yidden living in certain countries, they really need to show their commitment and devotion in a way that they're put up against the wall in a way that we're not, and it really brings the Hanukkah story to life. Thank you so much to Rabbi List, Yashikayach. And without further ado, the last step of the program is everybody who joined with your name, knowingly or unknowingly, you were entered into a grand raffle. We're raffling off gift cards to Five Below. And Mr. Richard Axelbaum has undertaken that. Sorry about that. I just took him off the screen. Put it back on, Avramesha. And I would like to ask Mr. Richard Axelbaum to do our grand raffle for us. We got to unmute you. Hold on one second. We'll take you off of mute. You could unmute yourself now.
Sorry about that. Got it.
There we go.
Yeah, it's my fault. I pressed at the same time you're unmuting, I was muting. Hello, everybody. Happy Hanukkah. So we're getting ready for the big raffle. And we have 40 names here. So I get to pick on one family, and that family is going to choose a number between 1 and 40. And you get to pick the person that wins the raffle. So, Rabbi, do you have a suggestion for a family, or should I just pick one?
Suggestion for a family that gets to pick the number.
Gets to pick the number between 1 and 40. Or should I just
family that gets to pick the number? Oh, a lot of pressure. A lot of pressure.
I could just pick one myself if you want.
How about Rebbetzin Glassman? Rebbetzin Glassman, you want to pick our number? All right, Rebbetzin Glassman. Avramaish, let's you Rebbetzin Glass. She's going to pick from 1 to 40. She'll pick our winner.
$27.
27. And the winner is
good number.
Sherry Block. Mazel tov. Mazel tov.
All right.
There are three winners, so we get to do it again.
5 below.
27. There's no fooling around here. This is
no soda. No soda.
27. Sherry Block. Mazel tov.
All right, Rebbetzin Glassman, let's pick another number. Let's go.
17.
17. Okay, ready? 17. How do I do this? Linda Markowitz.
Woo!
Hey, mazel tov.
All right, fantastic. All right, one more number.
8.
8. Okay. 8. Oh, sorry. 8. I'm not sure who this is. R. Pearl.
Oh, that's Arnold Perel.
Oh, Arnold Perel. Okay.
Arnold Perel. All right, the Perel family. Mazel tov. All right.
Mazel tov. Mazel tov.
5 below. All right, so mazel tov to our 3 winners. Thank you, Rebbetzin Glassman, for picking the numbers. And Yashikayach to Mr. Axelbaum for running the raffles. And Freilich and Chanukah, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us for a jam-packed night, Dvar Torah, ventriloquism, charades, dreidel, raffles, story. We crammed it all into 1 hour, and wishing everybody a joyous and happy Chanukah. I look forward to seeing everybody either in Shul or on Zoom. Keep in touch.
Mazel tov.